Hey everyone, welcome to Congress Racing Club. Welcome to unscheduled live stream. Let me know if the audio is good. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Let me know if the audio is good, guys. We're just gonna wait a bit, see if we can get anyone else to join in. Hey George, thanks for joining. You guys, so if you want to comment on the cars, just do so in the comments. If you want to discuss the cars, do so as well. This is a pretty chill live stream. Just gonna try and go through the Carrera releases. Now this is not an official Carrera release, obviously. I'm basing all of my findings based on what Slot Car Corner put out this week on Carrera cars for 2023. Hey Oscar, nice to see you. Hey David, thanks for joining. So we're gonna go through the releases that I found through Slot Car Corner, and then I went through some of the German YouTubers' websites and downloaded some of the releases from there, and kind of compiled a list. So hopefully we get like a good cross section of the cars that are coming out. So just note that none of the Carrera Go is here, and I'm not going over any of the sets that have come out or that have been released in this release. So we're looking strictly at the cars that are coming out in 2023 here. Hey Chris, how are you? Thanks for joining. So as you know, I'm an avid Carrera collector. I have a lot of Carrera cars, so whenever Carrera releases a vehicle, or I get really excited. Hey Billy, thanks for joining. I don't know. Maybe the original catalog is out. I don't know. I'm just basing my stuff on everything that I look at through YouTube. YouTube seems to be the fastest way for me to get information, so I just go through that. So yeah, we'll preface this with understanding that whatever I'm showing you is not something that I found on Carrera catalog. It is from Slot Car Corner. Secondly, there's no Carrera Go, and we're not looking at sets, we're just looking at the cars. So we get started here. There's quite a few cars that are coming out, and so let's go into it. So the first car, now these are all in order of scale. So you'll see here, it'll tell you whether the car is coming out in digital, evolution, or 124 by looking in this corner right here at the bottom left. So the first car that we have here is the McLaren 720S GT3. This is the JP livery for kids. David, you're welcome for that. I hope it works. It works for mine. Yeah, so this car, I have two 720s in my collection. I do have the world's fastest gamer one, and I have the blue one as well. One of the original releases. This livery is pretty cool. I don't know whether I'll pick this one up. Moving on, we have the VW Bus T2B, Peace and Love. So this one's coming out in digital 132 and Evo 132. I'm really excited for this. It's something different from Carrera. Hopefully, this is obviously a render. Hopefully the car itself is well put together. It normally is from Carrera. But it'd be interesting to see how to take on the buses. I know Electric already does that, so it'll be interesting. So pretty cool. The next, and this is something that I'm really excited about, is the Carrera race truck, the track cleaner. I think everyone that has a track will want one of these. I think it's super cool that Carrera did this, and yeah, I'm really excited about this. And Billy, I know you're in the chat, so as soon as you get your hands on this, I'll pick one up. Thank you very much. Once again, this is only, from what I gather, coming out in digital 1/32, so it's pretty cool for us that run digital. But it's easy to remove the chip and make it analog anyway, so pretty excited. Okay, the next car that we have is another race truck from Carrera. I have the original 2 race trucks that came out, the blue and the red, and then they released the Martini Racing and the black one, and now they have the British Racing green one. I like the trucks. If I was running a truck category, I'd probably pick some more up. Right now, we haven't decided at the club whether we're going to race them. We are converting one of the trucks up to have all 4 rear wheels turn, so that's something that we're working on. But this is pretty cool. I like the extension of the truck line. I think it'll be awesome. After that, we get another racing truck. This is the conventional cab one. So it's called a race taxi from Carrera. So got a lot of Carrera branding on it. Pretty cool. I think it's like I said, I really think the trucks are unique, and they bring another form of racing. Then we get the 300 SEL 6.3. Obviously, they just released the red and the yellow. I do like the silver one a lot, silver and black. Will I pick one up? I'm not too sure. How about you guys? Let me know. I really like the look though. The silver looks really cool. The black stripe across looks awesome. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is also coming out in digital 1/32 only. And then we get into BMW 320 Turbo. I just picked the limited edition version of this car. I unboxed it today. Thank you, Sunday Slot Cars. I really like the look of it, so maybe this one might enter into my collection. I'm not too sure. I'd have to see the car in person. If you guys have a lot of BMW 320s, let me know what your thoughts are on them. But I think it's a pretty cool car. So the next car that we have here is the M1 Pro car, and this is coming out in all of them, in the 1/32, in the 1/32 Evolution, and the 1/24 scale. So this car will be seen across the board. I do have quite a few of these M1s. I have the Boss, the Denim, the Red Bull one. So it's a great car, great looking car. We race them a lot here, so pretty cool. I don't know if I'll pick up another livery of it, but it's cool that they keep on releasing them. So this is the Mustang GTY. There's 2 Mustang GTYs coming out. There's the white with the blue stripes, the blue racing stripes. This is very typical of Ford. Ford racing stripes across the vehicle. You got the 76 decal and with the American flag down the side. Looks like, you know, if you like Mustang GTYs and have the original 4 liveries that came out, I might pick up this one. This is the livery that I might pick up. I do like the blue with the white stripe across. It's so iconic and something that I would really like to have in my collection, so I'll probably pick this one up when it comes out. Jonathan says the 300 SEL in black is better. Probably. probably is for sure. The next one up, we have the Ferrari 488 GT3. This is a render of the livery. Um, I have enough 488s, I think. I don't think I'll be picking any more 488s up right now. I don't really race a lot of Ferraris anyway. Mostly a Porsche racer, so it's nice to have, but I don't know if I'll pick this one up for my collection. This one is the Lamborghini Huracan. Huracan's always cool. I'm probably pick this one up for my collection. I do like the livery a lot, especially if it's represented this way. Lime yellow is always good with a bunch of colors. I really like this one a lot, so probably pick this one up and put it in my collection. Yes, too many 488s. But yeah, for sure. I think the Lamborghini is really cool. I hope it looks just as good as it looks in this image. The next car we have is the BMW. This is the Carrera 60th anniversary edition. I will pick this up just because it's the 60th anniversary one. It is coming out in Evolution, Digital, and the 124. So definitely, I think, something to pick up. I don't expect to pick up any more BMWs, but there are quite a few liveries coming out. So if you're into DTM, Carrera does a lot of DTMs. So the next one is another DTM, GT3, and this is the M4. This is the Schubert Motorsport number 10. Really cool car, nice livery as well. So yeah, looks awesome. I don't know whether I'll pick it up. This one is seen across the whole board. Once again, another M4. This is number 31 livery from Schubert Motorsport as well. So yeah, I agree. Stanislaus cars, I believe that 60th anniversary one will be worth a little bit of money, probably. It depends on how many they release of it, but yeah, it's exciting to see it. So probably pick one up. And here we go, KTM Crossbow GTX, the liquid moly design. I do like this one. I do like the crossbows now. I have two. I'll probably keep on collecting them. Yeah, I'm really excited about this car. I really like the car. It's got a really nice look to it. And then there is this crossbow as well. This is the Falbermeyer edition 724. I think this is really cool. So I will probably pick up both the crossbows. I like unique cars. Then there's the Aston Martin Vantage, the Four Horsemen Racing. I just like the livery. I like the Four Horsemen Racing, the theme, everything about it. It almost looks like Gulf livery colors. So yeah, this one looks hot. I do like the Aston Martin Vantage. It is nice looking. And then we got the Porsche 911 RSR. So one of my favorite cars in Carrera's collection. I really love the Porsche 911 RSR. And this one is matte green. So I'm looking at it and I'm in love with it. So definitely gonna pick one of these up for sure, 100%. Yeah, really excited about this car. Hopefully it comes and it lives up to the hype. Then we have a Corvette C7 GT3R. I love the C7s. They race really well. I race a lot of C7s, C6s, and they're really good on track. I really like them. So maybe I'll pick another one up. We'll have to see the livery when it comes out in person. These are just images right now. So we have a bunch of Mercedes AMG GT3 Evos that are coming out. This is the Team Windward. It's Goats's 2022 edition. I really like the livery on this. It's really cool. It's got a lot of really unique elements to it. So yeah, it's awesome. And then we have the D Schumacher one, number 27, that will be coming out as well. And this is the livery that I'm really looking forward towards. This is Goats' BWT livery. If you remember, he won the 2021 GT3 on the last race. It was pretty epic, and I've been waiting for this livery for a while. I do love the BWT liveries. I have the Porsche. I have the Audi. I'm looking forward to getting the Mercedes one and add it to the collection. So definitely looking forward to this. And now these are the cars that I'm really looking forward to. So just like the Crossbow was something I looked forward to last year, and the year before was the Corvette C8. This car is one of the cars on my bucket list that I really need to get, and so I'll probably pick up this one and all its liveries. It's the Lancia Beta Monte Carlo Turbo, and there's 2 liveries coming out for this. There is the Martini livery, which is so iconic, and then we get this livery here, not the Mugello, number 14. So yeah, these 2 cars are like right on my bucket list. Definitely gonna pick these up. Really excited about them. What about you guys? I love this car, so I can't wait. This Audi is also really cool. This is the Audi R8 LMS. It's a matte blue finish from the images that I've seen. Hey, grandson of man, thanks for joining. Just looking at some of the Carrera releases today. Yeah, so this Audi matte blue, I think is awesome. Oscar, are you talking about the Lanciers here? I hope you are, because yeah, they're awesome. Yeah, so this is the Audi R8. I think this is the there's a couple of Audis that are coming out. So yeah, there's the Red Bull one as well. I prefer the all blue one to this one, but yeah, well, there's a couple. And then there's the Ford Capri Zaxbyte Turbo number 2 from and I love those Zaxbytes. I have a whole bunch of them. Will I pick up another one? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know how many cars I can pick up. I'll probably pick up a lot. But really excited. Then you got another M1. This is the Zolauto one. I think this is cool. It's like an art car. It's got a really cool livery on it. Between the one that we saw earlier, the black one, and this one, I would probably lean towards this one. Let's see. I'm trying to keep up with the chat as well, guys, so bear with me. I haven't seen a Carrera Lancia yet. Neither have I, so I think this is a new car. I don't know. Maybe someone who's been around a lot longer will know if Carrera's actually released a Lancia before. So Billy says this Lancia is a new livery, so it should be cool. I'm really excited about it. I look forward to it a lot. Then we go into the next car on the list here. Let's see. It is another 720S. This is the JP Motorsport one. This is it's the gold and black edition. Now this livery in real life is so cool. So if they do it the same way, if the gold is actually gold and not yellow, I'll probably pick one of these up, because this livery is pretty awesome, especially when you see it on the rail car. So sounds like one of the liveries I probably will pick up. And then we get another BMW M6 this time, not an M4. This is Walkenhorst Motorsport number 34. Too busy for me in terms of livery, but if you like this kind of stuff, it's there. And yeah, pretty cool. And then we got the Austin Mountain Vantage GT3, and I think this is the last of the 132nds that I have on this list. And like I said, I love the Vantage, and this livery does it justice. So then we go into the 124s. Now this is a Ford GT40 Mach 2 number 6. I wish the Ford GT40 was done in 132nd. I wish Carrera did it. I know a lot of other companies do it, Fly especially, but it'd be cool to see this come out in. Let's see. I like the VW bus and the track cleaner. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the track cleaner is a no-brainer. I need one. I want one. So that's pretty much very easy to pick up. The VW bus, I'll have to see it in person before I actually make my decision. But the GT40, I wish they actually did in 132nd, but Carrera has kept that as a 124 scale. I have some original ones from 2008, but I have not been buying 124 since. Area 51's excited. He says, "Oh yeah, my car." So pretty cool. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is the Lola, the 124. Sorry. I think this is a really cool car. The Lolas have run really well. Now we get the upgrade kits from, I believe, NSR, or you can get upgrade kits for the rear suspension on these. Massimo from MP Slot Car Space has done a couple of videos on that. So if you want to take a car, tinker with it, I think it'll be exciting to pick up this car. I really like the livery on this one. Rick says he needs another Audi R8 LMS. Sure, there's 2 coming out. Pretty cool liveries. George, are you talking about the Lolas? Because, yeah, they're pretty cool cars. I like them. And then we have the 124. We have the Zack Speed for 124. Now, this car's already come out in 132nd, and this livery looks bang up solid. So, yeah, I think this will be a really nice, Slot Invasion. Oscar's got that correct. Yeah, Slot Invasion USA does the upgrade kits for the Lolas. And, so pretty cool. So if you want to tinker and you're into 124 scale, there's some cool stuff for Carrera coming out. And then we have the Porsche 911 RSR. This is car number 93. This is also a 124 scale. It's a livery that's coming out 124 if you're into that. And I believe that is it. So 36 slides in all. And we'll just go through them real quick. So we have Zaxby 124, Lola. These are all 124. The Ford GT40. Then we go into 132nd. We have the Aston Martin M6, 720, M1, Zaxby, Audi R8 LMS, Audi R8 LMS. And these are my 2 favorites coming out, Lancias. I have to scroll through them. Then we have a bunch of Mercedes GT3s, AMGs. And then we go into the Corvette. This is the only Corvette that is coming out. So I'm surprised there's no C8 coming out this year, or nothing is mentioned. So, and then this is the only 911 RSR in the 132nd. So I'm really excited though. It looks really cool. And then we have the Aston Martin Vantage from the 4 Horsemen. We have 2 crossbows, sorry. I was reminded, I was corrected on that one today, but I know there was a crossbow. So 2 crossbows coming out, and then we have a bunch of M4s. This is the one to get if you're looking for it. I think the 60th anniversary one will be a hot commodity. 1 Lamborghini Huracan. I love this livery. 1 Ferrari 488, two GTYs, an M1 Pro car, BMW Turbo 320 Turbo, the 300 SEL in silver and black, and then trucks, two trucks. This is the hot item, I think, as well. The cleaning crew. One VW bus. This is a drawing only. I don't know what this will look like. And the 720S GT3. So we'll turn it over to the chat. Let's see what you guys think. What are your thoughts on the vehicles? And I'll give you my disappointments or my thoughts as well. So when Carrera Go released the F1s, the new F1 2022 editions, they released all four of them here. That's the Ferrari. There's Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes. And there is the Red Bull. So when they released these F1 cars, I was really excited because I thought, and Carrera's done this before. They've released the Go's and then they kind of released the F1s. And I was really shocked that there was no F1s in this upcoming collection. So that was one of the biggest disappointments that I had. And I was a little bit shocked and disappointed by that. But David, when I go to the hobby store, see them and change my mind on which one to buy. Are you discuss? Yeah, I mean, cars, when you see them in person, completely change. It's the way they shine in the light, the way they look, the lines, things do change. Yeah, I'm really sad. Like the F1 132nd, I thought they could do so much with it. They've done it with the Carrera Go. I was really surprised there was no F1s for the 2023. Hopefully we see some change, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it was disappointing for sure. So tell me, guys, what's the car that you're most excited for? Let me know in the comments. For myself, it's the Lanciers for sure. I'm 100% excited about those. And like George says, if anybody wants to jump on the chat, just let me jump on the live stream. I'll be a part of the camera. Let me know. Yeah, so overdue for the 917s. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised. Like some of the more iconic cars are left behind, but it's variety, right? Like Fly came out with a lot of rally cars this year, so it's really cool to see. I think everyone's got a different take. Skelectric has a lot of different cars coming out this year, a lot of like the Batman cars and stuff. So there's a lot of different things coming out, which is really exciting for the hobby itself. We're not kind of all pigeonholed and we're not all collecting the same thing. If you collect Fly, you're going to get unique cars. If you collect Skelectric, you're going to get unique cars. I'm really excited about the Scale Auto stuff, especially the Lexus and the NSX. Yeah, I'm really excited about those cars as well. I'm a big GT3 nut, so GT3 cars excite me. So I'm looking forward to those. Let me know in the comments what you guys are looking forward to. KTM crossbows. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I love my crossbows. So cool. This KTM is so awesome. I wish the top opened like it does in the rail car, where the cockpit just opens up like a fighter jet. But yeah, these cars are awesome. Look cool. Just wish they would run a lot faster. But I'm working on them. I'm gonna get it to run fast. If that Porsche comes out in this green, in this matte green finish, like this Bentley has, I'll be super, super happy. This Bentley is matte green. I've been in love with it since I got it. GT40, the 124. Of course, you're a 124 guy. What was I thinking? George is always into the 124s, but they're cool. You have the KTM crossbow in order. Yeah, really nice car. You also have the number 16. Yeah, a KTM. Yeah, this orange, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it glows in the dark. Well, it tends to glow in the dark in my room. Really cool. I was really excited when I saw it glowing. So yeah, this is my favorite livery right now. I do have both of them, but this one is for sure my definite favorite one. The other one is actually downstairs being worked on right now, trying to get it faster. Yeah, for sure. I was surprised that there was no NASCARs. That was surprising for sure, Oscar. Um, the 917s would have been exciting too. I mean, they've done them in the past. I was surprised that they didn't, but we'll see. I still love Carrera, so I know NSRs are faster and Plaudits are cooler and they're faster and they're easier to modify, but Carreras are just, I don't know, the body style is really good. They're robust. They just look nice in the cases. So yeah, I love Carrera cars. I've been collecting them for a while and I won't stop anytime soon. Big Carrera nut. So So, what cars are you guys working on in Carrera wise, or do you have any that are your favorites right now? Let me know. Do you guys race a lot of the GTYs? We ran a whole series on these GTYs. This is one of the liveries, the original liveries that came out. But these cars, they're pretty fun if you race them all in one class. They get really fun and exciting. Yes, Bricks and Carrera has lights. That's cool. Yeah, and really brings them to life. I think lights do add so much to the track. And you get so much feedback from the cars with the lights, especially on digital. So, yeah, I like the lights a lot, for sure. I have a question for you guys. Carrera does have the bank turns. How many of you like the bank turns in your layouts? Let me know in the comments, because I like bank turns, but I'm really into the 145 bank turns right now, and they kind of have a slight grade to them, and it allows you to get into swooping corners really nice and easy and fast. I'm not using any of my my 2 and 30 or 3 and 30 bank turns right now, but what are your thoughts on bank turns? Let me know. I'm a Carrera guy, but all these live streams got me get some slot cars. Yeah. Well, that's the whole point. It's a shopping list for the year. That's what, like I said. I do have several, but not the 1 in 30. Yeah, 1 in 30s are hard to run. Lots of cars don't run on them. But do you have them integrated in your layout, Oscar? Yeah, the 512 Sunoco is come out from slotted. I love bank turns. You run 2 and 30s, 3 and 30s, and 4 and 30s. Yeah. Yeah, the 4 and 30s is what I was talking about. I really like the 4 and 30s. It's a very light grade. Yes, Jonathan, it is a Bentley. The Bentley is a collector car, but it's got a caution chip in it. I put the caution chip in it, and it has a slot invasion guide. So it's pretty good on track. It's a lot of fun to drive. It's also got lights, so that's cool. Hey, Chris, you have no bank turns. Is there a reason for it, or it's just not part of the layout? 220 feet tracked, 5 bank turns. That's crazy. Must be really fast. Johnny, you integrate banks into pretty much every track design. Yeah, I think if you're running mag, banks become exciting. If you're running non-mag, they get a little bit hairy because non-magnetic cars don't really stick well to banks. But if you're running mag, banks are cool. Banks are fun. Sure, I'll send you the link now. And we'll send it through Facebook, okay? Sunday slots. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna try and get Sunday slot cars on. Hey Billy, I sent you the link through Facebook chat. I want to thank everyone for their support anyway. All the guys that joined the live stream, it's been really exciting. YouTube's been a lot of fun recently, especially since with all the live streams that we're doing, the whole community's coming together, so it's been really exciting. Banks are low risk elements, so good to put those in areas that are difficult to marshal. Yeah, 100%. If you have a hard to reach track, definitely put bank turns in. Makes it for better marshalling and also speed. Come on, we all gotta talk about the speed. So talking about F1, you know, when we did, have you guys? How many of you own the electric F1 cars? And if you do, I find the F1 electric version is faster than the traditional F1 car. They seem to be lighter and quicker. Have you guys experienced the same thing? Oscar, good job on the streams. The time is a bit. Oscar, where are you from, and what time would you like the streams at? Let me know, Oscar. Trying to accommodate. Michigan. Oh, so you're in my time zone. You're in. Oh, but we run our streams on at 5:30 on Mondays. Did you want it later, earlier? Let me know. I'm based in Toronto, so okay. I think Sunday slot car is trying to connect. Let's see what happens. Oscar, let me know what time you want us to run the stream. I'm interested. We'll try and accommodate. During commuting time. You have to be more specific with. I work from home, Oscar, so I don't really have a commute. So let me know what time is commuting time for you. Yeah, George is correct. Me, George and Marty can go later. Here we go. Let me make a new scene here. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna come back in just a second. I'm bringing Billy and Amanda on.
What dog is doing it? But someone is in the trash.
No.
Oh, there we are. Let's get closer. We gotta get in screen.
Hey guys,
Hi.
how are ya?
But you gotta close. There you go.
We're fine.
We're good. 1 second. I'm just gonna open up the YouTube chat so that we can read the chat too. Well, I guess you can read chat, right? You can read chat. Screw that. Here, watch. It was already muted. All right, yeah. So we whatever you want. Whatever you feel like talking about.
Well, we just saw the Carrera releases. What are your thoughts?
I think they have a lot of stuff. They have a big variety of stuff this year. I was really surprised by the Corvette C7, I think, right? Because they had the C8 and the C7 again. I was surprised they released an old school car. Well, not old school, but
I think the C7 has raced a lot, so it's got a lot of liveries. So I think they're just gonna keep on releasing liveries for that car. It also runs really well. It's one of the really good running cars from Carrera.
Which one runs better, the C8 or the C7? I've heard the C8 runs well too.
I find the C7 faster than C8 so far. I haven't got my C8 to come up to speed to the C7s. Actually, the fastest Corvette I have is a C6.
Okay.
So, yeah.
We might have sold those. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, Oscar wants to change his time of the stream, so we'll figure it out. We'll probably talk to Marty and George and maybe run the stream a little bit later.
Really? Yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's okay time-wise where we are because you guys. I think you started at 7, didn't you? You're on the same time zone as us, actually. I'm not. I forget.
He's in Markham. It says right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started. I run a stream at 5:30, and the reason for that was because it was easier because I have D&D later at night on Mondays. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we can change that around anyway. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, usually we would film tonight, but the Carrera catalog for 2023 came out, so we're like, well, I'm staying home tonight.
Yeah.
Got to put in that work.
So George says the C7 is a good mold. That's why it lasts. And it's also the last of the front engine bets.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Because the C8 is a mid-engine car. So, how are you guys doing? I know that the Carrera catalog came out. I know that you went through all your inventory today. A lot of the cars that you showed, I already have, so I'm excited for anything new that you guys get. But yeah, I appreciate all the videos you guys put out every time you get your shipments. It's very easy for me to do my shopping.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Man, though, I gotta tell you, that was insane doing all that stock. Like, I've had more cars before, but just the sheer amount of different molds that I have in store right now, it was like, it took me all day. I mean, it was like, I'm not surprised. We had to go out for supper because I'm like, the kitchen table's still covered in it.
Oh
Trying
yeah.
to rebox everything. Well, I went from like 5 high stacks of cases of cars down to 4.
Okay.
So that might not sound like a lot, but it is. Like, I really shortened the amount of storage I had taking up things. And I opened up one box and I found out there was a bunch of there wasn't cars in it at all. It was full of track accessories. So I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. You guys. So the first interaction I ever had with you guys was when you did your track rating for me.
Oh yeah.
I'll never
Yes.
forget. I never forget that one because Amanda gave me a 4 and you gave me a 1.
Did I give you a 1?
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Well, not
okay.
a
It
one.
was
I think it was the opposite because we didn't. I don't think we scored that low. I think it was still.
Oh no.
It was at its.
no, it was low.
It
It
was
was
low?
because
Yeah.
you guys were really happy with my DDT track because the DDT track had all the shoulders on, but my actual big track didn't have shoulders at that time.
Oh yeah.
And you scored me low on that, and also it had a lot of like bridges. Like nobody's gonna marshal that. So it was
Fun
really
video,
funny.
though, to
The
watch.
reason why it sticks out is because the next day, I don't know if you remember this, but I ordered all my shoulders from you guys. Like I have boxes of shoulders. Like every single track piece I have has shoulders now, both sides, because of that comment. I'll never forget. But yeah,
That was one series people ask us to do again is the track rating, and it's probably going to happen in the future. The reason it just hasn't is just because there's just a ton of stuff coming out in news that's been happening lately. You know what I mean?
yeah. Let's see. Sundays. George says Sunday is my go-to for my GT40. There you go. Another
Yeah, there
sale
we
coming.
got. Yeah, we will set one aside.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
So-
charge people money for the pre-orders either. By the way.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna send my list. Now I made my list.
Okay.
So you'll get my list of all the cars I need as they're coming in. So just put them aside to ship. Let me know and I'll just ship them out.
Billy can invoice you.
Yeah.
When
I'm-
it comes in, make it
Oh
easy.
man, those KTM's were so popular. I could not believe how quickly they sold. Like, it was like gone. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
the other popular car is actually the Mario Karts, which might surprise some people, but those have been very popular too. If you look at my stock video, the pile's high, right? Like that pile looks super high. But what you don't understand is that we sold like half a case of those already.
Yeah. I know that's your favorite car and all, Billy, but it does nothing for me.
Oh, okay. It
Yeah,
is my
on the-
favorite car.
On my Lego City, it does for the Carrera Go, which I just picked up, and I'm building that Lego City. But and on that track and in that setting, yeah, definitely, I love my Mario and I love my, the cars on there. But when it comes to the 132nd, it's all real world stuff for me.
Yeah, it's a good theme, but for sure, if you want real world versus video game, there's a
Yeah.
difference.
I didn't know that track cleaning trucks were in the real world, though. I mean, I didn't know the track cleaning truck was a real world truck. I thought that was just a fancy truck.
No, it has to be. We need that. Like, I jerry rigged a 124 scale because when I started in 2008, I bought 124 scale cars and I had a whole bunch of them. I actually still have them. And then when I moved to 132nd, because I just like the size and the scale and the speed from the 132nd, I actually converted a lot of my 124 cars to be track cleaners. So they run with like Velcro underneath with cotton cleaners, and they just clean the track for me. But that's all I use them, and also for my camera cars. That's all my 124s do, and they're only
okay.
chassis. The bodies are separate. But yeah, so definitely gonna pick up the truck as soon as it comes.
Yeah, I'm curious how well it's gonna work out. I'm not sure if they added weight to that tail or not.
Yeah, it seems to have. I have close-up pictures of that somewhere else. Um, but yeah, they it seemed to have some sort of mechanism with the spring loaded on the back.
Oh, okay,
So
that's nice.
yeah, so it looks like it's good.
Yeah, hopefully we can clean the bank turns pretty well too. I'm not sure
That I'm
because those
not sure
bank turns
about.
on an angle. You know what I mean? Like they're kind of awkward for even some slot cars to go over normally. So we'll
Yeah.
see. I
So
will review it when it comes out.
George bought the Mario Karts for his grandkids. Yeah, definitely for the young kids for sure. My daughter doesn't race. She races rail cars. Like she's into like the 1/32 scale cars. Her favorite car is Kramer Apple, the Porsche Kramer, the Apple edition. That's her favorite car right now.
You can do it. There you go. All right. Well, actually, believe it or not, my favorite car is a car we don't own, and it's that orange KTM.
Oh,
Of
the one
all the
that
cars I've seen, that bright orange
this
was
one?
so... Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. That looks
yeah.
so aggressive. I just love the look of it. I'd love to see that 124 scale someday.
This thing glows in the dark.
Oh,
It's
does it
crazy.
really? I kind of figured
Yeah,
it was. I knew it was super bright, but yeah,
it's
that's
it's
awesome.
really weird. I saw it. I had it under the lights, and then I switched off the lights, and it was glowing. It's hard to capture on camera though, but it was. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and
Oh,
I heard you ask about bank turns before, and I like the bank turns too.
yeah. I think if you're running mag, bank turns just add so much um flow to the track as well. I don't know if you run. I know most people that run non mag don't like the bank turns because it gets really hairy for the cars. But if
Oh,
you're running
yeah.
mag, for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
See, that's actually why I used to race magnetless, to be honest with you. But when I went over a bank turn with a magnetless car, I'm like, this is just not going to work. I was going to have to like redistribute the weight
Yeah.
based on because I have two sets of bank turns. I have the 3x30 and I have the 2x30, and I was like, I am not going to have to tune this thing every single time I want to switch a radius. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it would you have to redistribute the weight. It was just not going to happen.
Yeah. And a lot of the GT3s don't run really well on 2x30s anyway. They scrape.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
yeah.
don't like a lot of people wins at the scraping. I don't care if my car scrapes. I'm pretty savage to my digital cars.
Yeah, it's okay if they scrape. It's another thing if they scrape and get dislodged. That's
Yeah.
happens, right?
Well, I
Like
was
the
surprised to see the DTMs, like the 124 DTMs, can't make the 2x30 because
I
the
don't
Zaxby
know.
Turbo can.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah,
124 Zaxby Turbo. I'll go get you. And I'll show you how big and how flat this stupid thing is.
yeah. So Amanda, how did you get into slot car racing? Because don't tell me Billy forced you.
Well, we did it together, like as a couple, because he
Yeah.
got the. I keep forgetting if it
Spirit of
wasn't.
Speed
No, the first set we bought
AFX.
AFX.
It was. So this can make a bank. This thing's so big it's not even fitting in frame. This can make the bank turn, folks. The 2x30.
Yeah,
But the
because
DTM
you
can't.
have. If you
Look
look
how
at your
flat
rear
this is.
diffuser, Billy, if you look at the rear diffuser, it's flat. That's
I know.
why.
Well, it's actually got.
Yeah,
Well, you're right. You're right. It is.
two
It does come out.
fins.
I feel like it barely fits. I feel like because of the angle of this, the back. You can see the back here does have some
Yeah.
lines, but I feel like it's just enough to make that turn. But the
Yeah,
DTM
it's
isn't.
the rear diffuser on the DTMs as the rear fins. The middle two fins is what dislodges the car.
Yeah.
So if you take your AMG and you cut off those middle two fins, you can run 2x30s. I've done it before. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Two
No, we
words,
had
like you said. Johnny Hobby says 2 words: belt sander. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Anyway, Amanda was telling me how she got into slot cars, Billy, before
yeah,
you
go ahead. You
disturbed
tell
us.
him. Her story's different than mine, so you tell him.
Different? How is it different?
Because I started when I was a little kid.
Oh, that's true. Yes, I did not have slot cars as a kid, so it was definitely Billy. Because yes, we got AFX. We had it set up on the kitchen table, and we were racing those. and I don't think it was very long when Billy decided he needed to get something bigger. So there was the debate between Carrera or
It was between the big three, actually.
Big three.
It was SEX, Scaletric, and Carrera. And at first, I wanted to get SEX because I'm like, the SEX WAS had come out, and I really liked how the controllers had all the displays built into it. So like they had for those who don't know, the SEX WAS had lights on top of the controller, which acted like your fuel gauge, but you could also set your speed and brake on the like from the controller too. You know what I mean?
Right.
And but when I did the research, I'm like, I can't see any other cars to buy from this thing. Like, I don't understand what's going on. The company went under.
Yeah, I had an SEX track in 2005. I had my own hobby store in 2005 in Toronto, but I was in wargaming. But I had at that time I was working with Borgfeld. I was a racer for Tamiya RC, and they carried SEX for a brief time, and I picked up a digital SEX track and I ran rally cars, and the kids in the neighborhood would come in for $5 and get to run laps. I think 40 laps for $5. So it was a cool way to get like the kids involved in slot car racing. But I had an SX, and then when I sold my hobby shop, it went with the shop, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I didn't pick up digital racing again until 2008. I got into Carrera and haven't looked back. So. All right, but once again, Mando was telling us her story before you rudely interrupted us again.
No, it's fine, because here's the thing. Billy and I are like the perfect person just as one. So I needed his help with that because he was the one doing all the thinking in terms of what we were gonna get. But we did get Carrera anyways, and then we had it, and then we needed more, and it just.
So at what point did you stop being did you stop becoming a retailer for Carrera? Was it right from the beginning, or was when you were like, okay, I'm buying way too much of this, I'm just gonna go out and get a dealer license?
No, I think what happened was Billy just wanted to run a track at the flea market.
Okay.
I think with just a hobby, something to do. And then he quickly realized that he needed to sell the product too.
Well, we were, you do when you do the track for people, the public track for people, and you're sending them to another website to buy the product, you're like, I just sold this product for somebody else instead of myself.
Right.
Like, it made no sense. I'm like, well, screw this then. And so we did get Carrera product. I didn't have an online presence, so we had a YouTube channel, but we didn't have much on it. Like, we weren't doing what we do now. So it didn't work out too well for me. We closed up shop.
Okay. But you still you still go to flea market
back
now.
up,
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
like,
we've
wait a
been
second.
back where we opened up the brick and mortar again.
Yeah, but see, nobody noticed that because of COVID. COVID closed everything down, so it was pretty convenient. So I'm like, oh, everyone's like, oh, you came back because COVID's done. Like, COVID allowed you to open back up, and I just went with it. I'm like, yeah, you're right. But really, we had just closed down. Nobody just noticed. But what happened was when we started the YouTube channel and uploading regularly, all of our stock that we had left over immediately sold out. Like, we had very few left. Me and Amanda just looked at each other like, we should have just done this the whole time.
Yeah. So George wants to know, how did you get the name Sunday Slot Cars?
Well, the flea market is open on Sundays. So Sunday Slot Cars. So
go,
simple
George.
as that.
Very simple. Very simple. All right. So you started running Carrera, and Amanda started running Carrera. What was your favorite car? What's your favorite car to run? Why?
Favorite car? Oh, I like the chicken.
The NASCAR?
Yeah, the chicken one.
Yeah, so she likes. I'll go get it. It's better with visual representation. Here, I go get it.
He has his box mountain he has to go over.
It's scenic mountain for this one.
Oh yeah, it's scenic because we got some of our stuff from our track layouts that we've had for those shorts and whatnot. So it's taken over.
Your dedication to cutting paper and making a yellow track is next level. Next level.
Oh, not this. No, this. Sorry, no. Which
Oh,
one?
this you said the chicken car.
I
This,
said
you see the
chicken.
chicken on this car, guys?
Sorry, I meant the TV. I meant the TV
Oh,
one.
the
Look at the
Roadrunner.
chicken. Yeah. This is what she was. This is the chicken car with the chicken on it. So she meant this car. This is actually
Literally,
my
I'm
favorite car
tired.
too. This is my favorite car too.
Lola? No.
Nope. This is a.
Oh, GT40? No, what is?
You could be right. Let me see. It says at the bottom of these cars, right?
I don't know what that car is.
This is Porsche. Carrera.
Oh, this is a 9. Oh yeah, I have
5.
the smaller version of it. Yeah, I know which one it is. Yeah,
I'm gonna show you guys.
The 132nd one is really fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a little secret with the 124 one. I don't know if it's the same with the 132nd.
Spring mounted. Oh, you have. Is that suspension?
Yeah, but it was stock.
Oh, it came
Carrera
stock
built it like
from
that.
Carrera.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this destroys the other Carrera cars. If you wanna race 124, you're looking to destroy your Freds. This car has a suspension built in stock from Carrera, so it's way faster. It leans in the turns. It's way better than the other.
Billy, you nearly got me to buy a 124 car when I saw the Ferrari. When I saw the limited edition Ferrari that you unboxed, I put in my cart. I went to check out and I was like, I can't get into 124. It's
575s, like
Hmm?
that body I've never seen before.
Yeah, I have the SCX version of that car.
Okay.
Yeah, so the car you like, Billy, is a 908 Porsche. Next time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
See, we've said like Billy's commented on video about us not like him not being a car guy because really we're not. We just enjoy what comes in because it just looks so nice and it's fun to race.
I just love the livery on this one. Just the guy on the one side and like nothing on the other. Well, it's got something on. It's like unique. It's got a unique scheme. The suspension was just a bonus. I didn't realize how much faster it was going to be.
Yeah.
The one car I wished I got though was the 124 Pink Pig.
Oh yeah.
She kept talking about how much she likes it. I'm like, Amanda, we're retailers. Let's just buy it. She's like, no, I don't want to take it from customers or blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Amanda, we can go get it right now. And then afterwards, I just heard that sigh, like, I wish I had bought it. I'm like, I got so mad.
Yeah, no,
So
Pink Pig is awesome.
So for me, it's not about speed or anything. It's just the look.
Oh, same here. I'll be very honest. When it comes to slot cars, if you ask me, I know tuning, I understand it, but I don't buy cars because I want them to go fast. I buy cars because I just love the way they look, and that's the reason why I have so many. And most of them sit on my shelf here and gather dust. So, but it's just the fact that I have it, you know. It's like that. Every time I buy a car, it's like having that opening a new car experience. You know, it's just that little brief adrenaline rush you get from a brand new car in your hands, and I just love it. So, I don't really buy it for speed. Yeah.
Well, that's us when we do the unboxing.
I was gonna say the same thing as you.
Christmas.
It's like Christmas. Or like, oh, what do we get?
Time.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Like today when I got my 2 cars from you guys, it was Christmas all over again. Opening boxes. Like I had to do the little video. It was like, hey, it was fun. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun buying cars. It's almost sickening. That and Lego now. Like the amount of Lego that got delivered to my house is insane. I have enough tile pieces to cover a 12-foot by 5-foot table. It's insane.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm not one for half measures.
You know, it's funny you say that. We wanted to buy. I was gonna get a Carrera Go expansion to like make the track bigger when I realized how much track actually comes in even like the basic Carrera set. Like if you look at our Paw Patrol review, like the battery operator review, it takes up a lot of our living room. We have a smaller home, but it's an open concept home, so the basement's huge.
Well, you know the one Carrera Go track that goes kind of vertical.
Yeah.
You know, you're going up. I want that piece if you can get that.
I'll look into that. I know what you're talking about. It came in the car set, wasn't it?
I haven't seen any of the sets. Well, I bought every set that you had that had the special things I needed.
Okay.
Right. That's why I have so many Vipers. right? I put all your Viper set because I needed to cross the intersection pieces, and it was the easiest way to get it without waiting for something. So I'm a very impatient person. So
I
I
could,
just
yeah.
like I'll just buy the sets and get my cross sections, my intersections. But I want that vertical loop because I have the Sanctum from Marvel, the Lego building, and
Mm.
Doctor Strange is on top. So I wanted to like come up against that building, like as though he's like
Oh, okay.
warping the road. Yeah.
Dog
So
uses insulin.
Oh, he can. Like, I'll be right back.
Yep. Should be back in a second.
no worries.
I heard the dog whining upstairs. I was like, "What's he mad about?" And I realized he didn't get his insulin yet. So he's letting us know he wants his needle.
Hey David, you found a hobby store 30 minutes away from your house that runs a 4-lane Carrera racetrack on Wednesday nights. Awesome. Are you gonna go? And is it Carrera only, or do they run analog? Let me know.
Hybrid.
Patrick, try 124 old, even more car to love with bigger size. I do have 124 scale Patrick's, and yes, I do know they're more car. I got so much invested in 132nd right now. For me to jump to 124 is a little bit. I don't know if I want to go down that rabbit hole yet. I am building a 125th car thanks to George, so scratch building. Oh, what? I don't know how he got me, but he got me.
Yeah, we have some stuff on order for some scratch building. I just need to get some. I think I'm waiting on the desoldering braid. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I ordered soldering and desoldering. Well, Amanda wants to try it too. So I was like, you're going to want to have some desoldering braids so you don't stress out if you make a mistake.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. I got all the George and me went through this whole list of equipment, and we got everything. I just got everything in. Now I'm just waiting for the model. I have to get some brass rod and rail and start this experiment.
How are you going to solder? Like, where are you going to solder this from? You need to have like ventilation. Are you going to
Yeah,
do
I
it
have
outside?
because I used to wargame. I have so I have my own laser cutter.
Okay.
I do a lot of laser cutting. I have my own. I don't know if you know this, Billy, but I actually have my own print shop.
Oh,
So
I
I
didn't
do
know
a
that. Yeah.
large format stickers, apparel, everything. Like all these hats, all the embroidery is all done in house.
Oh, see, I was like wondering. I was like, man, he must be like rich because he's always getting all these merch in, like
Yeah.
the new
So
hats.
like this is my brand DreamT.store. That's our shop, and I do all this stuff. So um, yeah, it's a side business that I have.
Oh, 1 second. Okay. All right. I was just checking him at his battery level, and I remember this. Her laptop's way better than mine. I see like 26% battery. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna leave now. It's
Yeah.
actually she has actually the same laptop I do, but mine has these dents in it all over.
Okay, so you have a lot of the one. Do you have a lot of the 124 sets?
We have
Or
one.
you have the one, right? You have the one.
We just sold the last one. The 124. I said a bunch of videos. I'll say it again. It's getting very popular. It's becoming much, and I really feel like what's going on is people just want to try both scales because you have the Carrera track. It's like a scratch. You're gonna want to scratch eventually.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
run it, so you're gonna want to in the future. Which is
Yeah.
why I say to people, make sure you have room for borders.
Yeah, I know. I have a lot of track, and I did get all the borders, so I think I'm all set for 124. I'd have to look into it. Maybe we'll step through. It
Well, if you
depends
don't
on the
want to get
club.
it, I mean that's personal preference, but I just think most people would want to try it.
Yeah, like I said, I already did. In 2008 when we started, I would raced all 124, because the cars were just like they had the Aston Martin at that time, the matte gray and orange one. That was one of my favorite cars. Area 51 says that there's not a lot of huge smell from the soldering machine, and because not welding, so you can just do it in an open room. No oxygen mask needed.
Well, what kind of solder are you using? Well, I'm sure
Uh,
George knows what he's doing. I'm sure George knows what he's doing. I like to use a heavier 70-30 mix. I prefer the a lot of I can't even. It's late. I don't even remember. Lead, I think, not lead. I don't remember. Oh my gosh. I like to use a heavier mix. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not too aware. Like I said, I'm not big into soldering. I'm just getting into it. So just following George's lead right now, taking notes.
Okay, because I don't know if George knows this, but we're not supposed to get leaded solder in Canada. So shh. We're supposed to use lead-free solder.
So George says 60/40 is all you need.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. But
Yeah.
no, you're supposed to use. You're not supposed to use that in Canada. So shh. You're supposed to use lead-free solder here. I'm serious.
But if it's getting shipped to us,
I know, but I don't think we're supposed to even import it.
Rosin
I know-
core solder, whatever.
Yeah,
I
we're
don't know what
supposed
that
to
is.
use. We're supposed to use lead-free. So if somebody asks, you use lead-free. Okay, you're just joking.
Sure. I wouldn't
I
even
don't know
know
how
how
you're
to
supposed
answer.
to
Somebody
actually
asked
get
me somebody asked me about solder. I'm like, you got the wrong guy. And
Yeah.
It's like you and cars. Like, oh, I don't know.
I
Whatever
don't
he told me to buy, I'm gonna use. Yeah, I just take my lead from people. Tell them it's silver solder. There you go.
Yeah, okay, it's silver solder. You're right. There you go.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, without the lead, solder doesn't work too well. That's all that's the point I'm trying to make here. I know you're new to it. I'm just saying you definitely want to get what George suggested.
Yeah.
Now you're actually new because Amanda doesn't solder before either. She wants to because we got a bunch of those slot cars in the Mario Kart ones, the custom 3D printed ones.
Yeah, I wanted to
So
ask you
Amanda-
about those.
Yeah,
Did they
Amanda's
run good?
going to well, there's two of them with the same motors, like they're pretty much in the same condition. So Amanda and I are going to try to have a contest on which one can make the fastest slot car.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. Yeah.
I haven't started in years, so you should be okay.
So Marty, myself, are trying to scratch build our first cars. So, are we trying to get this going? So yeah. So George says the same thing they use in jewelry. Once again.
Yeah, I think he means the silver solder.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I don't know why we can't get 60/40 in Canada.
So you guys, I know that you guys released a lot of your shorts on the different tracks that you were doing, and then you
Yeah.
slowed that down. Any reason?
Yeah, there was a bunch of life stuff. I had a bunch of final projects for like 2 weeks due for school. I'm all done school now, so it
Okay.
should speed up again. And we had to travel to No, it was Mississauga, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like the border of Mississauga, and we were there for 3 days for some family stuff Amanda had to deal with. And now we're back. It's funny you mentioned that. I just finished the taping that you like
Okay.
so much of some more paper on the track. I finished that today, and then Carrera released a new catalog, and I was all bummed out because I'm like, man, I wish I had done something else. I already spent so much time on the business today, and now I have to spend even more time.
Well, I did not say I like the taping. I said I have a lot of respect for you guys.
Yeah.
I
Well,
would
somebody
definitely
suggested
not do that.
double-sided.
Hmm?
We got to look for double-sided tape. Somebody suggested, like, why don't you just use double-sided? I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Why just
It
use
might
spray
stay down
paint?
better
Yeah.
instead of wrapping it around.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. It's pretty cool. Like, trust me. When I saw the yellow track, in the little short, you see the yellow. I'm like, yellow track. Where'd they get this from? And then I was like, oh, wait a second, it's paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
that's
your cars are
okay.
sliding around. It's almost like one of those the ice road tracks from Go, right? It's
Yeah, it is.
slippery,
It is.
right?
You lose all your grip.
Yeah.
Well, people are complaining about the yellow tracks. Next time we're making a sand course, I know how to make model sand, so I can try to make some model sand.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to do that because I felt it was going to give the track too much grip. I'm like, it's going to be too easy.
And it's gonna go into all the
How you
crevices.
gonna-
'cause it's not
how you
gonna
gonna-
stay put?
How are you gonna attach the model sand to the track?
Spray glue.
Like, but still on paper. Like that would still go
Oh,
on
okay.
paper.
It'll go on
Yeah.
paper, and then I'll attach the paper to the track.
Okay,
With
so
model
more
glue.
work. Excellent.
Well,
Yes.
yeah. Hey, they're paying for shorts now, though, so I can make $5.
Okay, great. Good to know.
Definitely, it's like I think it's like something crazy, like $15 for a bag of kid sand, but I can make $5 from Google. So who wins?
Yeah, I guess it depends on how many videos you get out of that sand, right?
It seems to be kind of random for sure. Sometimes you get really lucky, and sometimes you don't. I've been experimenting with that format, so we'll see. From what I could tell, if you do a Gran Turismo video, you're always going to get a lot of views.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
funny because we did Gran Turismo and we got like a ton of views, and then somebody who had like this Hot Wheels channel just randomly named their course Gran Turismo. Had nothing to do with Gran Turismo. Like, had very little
Yeah.
scenery. He had a ton of views himself.
Yeah,
like, that seems to
I
be a secret.
haven't got into the analytics of YouTube yet. I'm trying to stay away from that. So
Why? Go to your studio and then you click the content and then click your analytics.
I know I'm a digital marketing manager. I know about analytics, but I'm trying to be true to myself when I do this YouTube channel. I'm not trying to stuff my channel with stuff. Yeah, just taking it. And actually, I started this channel to learn videography, to capture really fast moving objects, and that's why you see a lot of slow motion, high frame rate stuff on my channel, because I just try and capture the cars at ultra low, ultra high frame rates, right? So that's the mission, but you need so much light for it. So I just don't
Yeah.
have enough light. That's why it's so grainy. Some of my videos, it's really hard to actually capture because you have to be at the really low aperture, so the lens is wide open, and you need a lot of light. It's very difficult. Especially
Yeah, we had an unpleasant experience with the lighting where we shot the video. It was the Koopa Troopa Beach video, one of the yellow track videos.
Yeah.
And I had to use a video editor color correction to try my best to make the picture look decent. Like when you shot it, it looked bad. 1 second. Go to Rage Cage. Just get out. Get out.
It's the dog
out.
in the
Yeah.
pile.
Get out. Go to Rage Cage.
And how much?
He's looking for rats.
Let's see. So I was just seeing how much battery left on my laptop here.
No worries. We can wrap it up soon.
Okay.
It was just fun to have you guys on. Thanks for jumping on.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. My one day I'll bring my daughter on because she's really into slot car racing. Actually, the Lego
That's
City
good.
is her idea, not my idea. Her idea was to combine slot cars with Lego and create the Lego City. So I'm actually just helping her along with that. So
Nice. Okay, we're good. Okay.
I don't think. Let's see. Is there anything else in the chat?
Oh, Billy to the rescue. He actually got my.
You got
Oh, I
your
read.
power cord.
Yes. He said we'll probably wrap up soon anyway. So
Okay.
At least it won't just abruptly turn off and you're wondering where we went.
Everybody knows
Patrick.
that you're knight in shining armor.
Patrick, thank you for that. The video quality, yeah. I mean, one thing I am is I just love tech, and I have a lot of camera gear and a lot of lighting. But I actually took up videography to increase my slot car content because of videography. To be honest with you, I just wanted to capture better and better videos. So yeah. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Did you really?
So, Yeah, we were thinking about doing a meetup in the summer. Would you guys be willing to meet up in Niagara Falls?
Oh, we drive down to Toronto all the time. The falls is no problem.
Excellent. So I think Marty, everyone, we're trying to do a meetup this summer. But look, I'm looking at halls maybe to rent and put up a track. So we'll see what we can do.
Okay,
But
because we have
definitely,
a couple. We have how many extra tables do we have if we needed?
We have 4,
We have 4. Okay, so we have some 4 portable tables.
like foldable. They're like 2.5 feet by 6.
okay, yeah, those are good.
So yeah, we have catch fence around them.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Are you
cool.
eating on the Canadian side or the American side? Because I don't have my
Probably
passport.
Canadian side.
Yeah,
Probably Canadian side. I don't know. I'm not too sure. We're just thinking about it.
Well, we
But
should do it because that's like the Avengers. It's like the Avengers style. And then the other YouTubers across the pond are going to be crying because they're not, in North America.
yeah, I was thinking about it. I think building a North American community, a stronger one, would be great. I know in Europe, like slot car is crazy. My family lives in Barcelona, and I know the slot car world in Europe is just out of this world. The amount of people that know slot cars and race slot cars and the knowledge that they have is so crazy. So it feels like we're trying to catch up in North America, and we're starting to. I think there's a movement towards getting a bigger community set up. So yeah, I think that's our mission as influencers or whatever you want to call us. We're not really big influencers at all, but the community itself is so niche. But if we can come together, we can create presence. It'd be fun. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do. See if we can get people together as much as possible. But I'm gonna probably sign off now. I want to thank you guys for jumping on,
Oh,
and
no problem.
and I really appreciate all the support. By far, you are my Carrera dealer now. And I'll be buying a lot of my stuff from you guys. So I'll send you my list. I always make a list every year. Last year I bought 150 Carrera cars. So I don't expect it to be any less this year, but we'll see.
Sounds good to us.
Yeah, so we'll pick up. I normally pick up 2 to 3 cars a month, so we'll get where we're going. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for jumping on.
You're welcome.
And
Just nothing. Oh my god. Like, you're having fun with us today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk soon. We'll see about putting together this meetup. And yeah, whenever you want to jump on a Monday night when Marty and I are on and George, feel free. Just let me know. Just message me.
Okay, sounds great.
And let's get together. It'll be fun. And anyway, so thanks a lot, guys. I'm gonna sign off. Amanda, you guys can stay on. But I'm gonna finish the stream
Well,
here. Yeah.
we'll
Bye.
check out. Bye.
Bye.